Hello everyone, I am Julian Morris with the Channel 5 News. In the headlines, Dominica remains committed to keeping Liat in the air, but Prime Minister Skerrit wants belt-tightening measures. Triple K's recognition to receive a boost after the band signs a deal with a Trinidad promoter, and the Discover Dominica Authority rolls out Tourism Awareness Month activities. The details coming up.
Here are some tips to reduce mosquito presence in and around your home. Keep water storage containers properly covered. Remove containers that can collect water from your surroundings. Keep garbage bins tightly covered. Pick up your litter and remove all tires from your yard. Keep gutters free of leaves and twigs to prevent stagnant water. Prevent Zika, dengue, and chikungunya. Fight the bite. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
This message is supported by Flow. First up, Prime Minister Skerrit says the issue of the sustenance and sustainability of Liat is a critical one for every one of the region's citizens. The Prime Minister says Liat is too important for the region not to recognize the need for everyone to make a contribution to its sustainability and sustenance.
One has to appreciate that if this airline were to go under, the tremendous economic dislocation it would cause to every single country. And this is why Dominica is committed in its humble way to make a contribution to Liat's sustenance and sustainability. Because we in Dominica appreciate the importance of Liat to the economy of Dominica. Yes, always will have issues about Liat's operations and its tardiness and this and that. But these things have to be set aside. This is like the West Indies cricket. We get pissed off with West Indies cricket when they don't do well. But have we asked to disband the West Indies team and not play cricket anymore? No. We challenge them to do better. And this is what I believe that we need to do.
The Prime Minister characterized meetings being held in Antigua this week as crucial for inter-regional air travel. Mr. Skerrit says Dominica is committed to supporting Liat, but there are some important issues which need to be explored.
We need to look critically at Liat's operations and its management and to determine, where we can cut in terms of expenditure, where we can have greater frugality in its expenditure. I am concerned that with the possibility of the reduction of number of planes available to Liat, we will see a serious challenge. I mean, with 10 we have a challenge. Far more to reduce the company to seven aircraft. I mean, all of us will be impacted.
Still with Liat, the Chief Executive Officer Julie Reefer-Jones has given assurances that the Caribbean Airlines continues to fly, connecting travelers across the region. This reassurance comes from Chief Executive Officer Julie Reefer-Jones. Jones confirmed that despite the challenges facing the airline, it continues operating its daily flight schedule. The CEO noted that the airline is committed to connecting the region and operated all its flights over the peak Easter season with an on-time performance of 80%. She stated that the company was looking forward to a good summer period with many festivals and events taking place across the region. The CEO also noted that there are ongoing discussions with governments across the Liat network about the need for all the territories served by Liat to contribute through a minimum revenue guarantee model. She noted that the pace of these discussions had been slower than anticipated, but the company remains optimistic that the discussions will conclude shortly. Jones also noted that the company continues to update its restructuring plan so that Liat can evolve into a more efficient and sustainable company serving the region. She reiterated the company's commitment to the region and stated that the improved on-time performance and customer service provided evidence of the changes taking place in the company at this time. The company's board of directors as well as shareholders will meet in back-to-back meetings this week in Antigua to review the proposed measures for taking the airline forward. Liat currently operates 491 flights weekly across its network of 15 destinations. Starting Wednesday, Discover Dominica Authority will embark on a month of activities to recognize Tourism Awareness Month. Project Officer with the DDA, Daphne Vidal, says Tourism Awareness Month is geared at helping Dominicans realize their role in the tourism industry.
The purpose of Tourism Awareness Month is to increase public awareness on the importance of tourism and to let persons know how they can contribute to developing this really important sector in our country.
Vidal says activities for Tourism Awareness Month will be in keeping with Dominica's overall theme of developing climate resilience.
This year, in keeping with the theme of being climate resilient and conscious of how our actions impact the environment, we would like to sensitize persons on how their actions impact the environment. And this is the message that we will be pushing for Tourism Awareness Month, both to the schools and in our public awareness campaigns that we will be having.
A school beautification plan, Tourism Youth Congress and Hike Fest are among activities scheduled for Tourism Awareness Month. Dominica's leading bouillon band has signed onto a deal with a Trinidad-based promoter. Andrea Louis has a report.
Triple K International, celebrating its 20th anniversary this year, recently signed on with the JC Management, which will handle all of the band's bookings within the Commonwealth Caribbean. Manager of Triple K International, Geoffrey Joseph, says the band is thrilled with this achievement.
So essentially, Triple K Band is going to be within the Commonwealth Caribbean. The responsible agency will be JC Management, led by Mr. Gillan Cumberbatch from Trinidad and Tobago. So essentially, all persons within the Commonwealth Caribbean looking to have any interaction or to book Triple K Band would have to go through JC Management. I think it's a very good move because JC Management is the one responsible for artists like Ola Tunji and Lyrical and Doggy Slaughter, and so many others. So, it's a very reputable management company doing big things, getting all the big shows, and he has seen the potential in Triple K Band to excel at these levels and even greater.
Joseph says signing on as a talent under JC Management will help elevate the band and boost recognition for Dominica's bouillon music throughout the region.
The conversations that we've had with him, we see huge things on the horizon for Triple K Band with that association with JC Management. So we're really proud, we're really excited, we're really happy about that. And it's really going to be another step, another milestone, another blessing for Triple K Band, moving into the future. It's a big thing for Dominica's music, for bouillon music, and for Triple K Band.
Earlier this year, Triple K International won the first ever People's Choice Bouillon Road March. Joseph is promising fans there is still a lot more to come from the band this year. Andrea Louis, Channel 5 News.
A newly launched DLP candidate for Grand 4 intends on making sure she delivers for her constituency should she win the next general election. During her launching on Sunday, Greta Roberts made it clear to the Prime Minister that she intends on fostering change in her constituency.
Our constituency, like other areas across the island, bore the brunt of Maria's wrath, and we are beginning to rise again. I must commend the government at this time for its rebuilding efforts. We still have concerns and issues that confront us, especially in the area of housing, agriculture, tourism, our water supply, and employment, especially among our young people. I do not wish to delve into these at this moment, but PM, all these and more we have detailed and prepared in what we term a constituency manifesto, and which we will hand over to you at the official handing over ceremony of the houses in Montjean and Rivière-Syriac.
She says this will be their way of holding government accountable for continued development during what she is predicting will be the party's next term in office.
I wish to commend all those of you who have come forward to present your concerns and plans. This is the type of constituency relationship I yearn for, one where our relationships flourish. I can assure you that with the work that has already begun in this constituency and the commitment that has already been shown by this government, our concerns will be addressed.
Roberts says she is not daunted but accepts the leadership challenge and is ready to begin the transformation of her constituency. You are watching Channel 5 News. We'll have more after this.
If you're HIV positive or have an STI, having unprotected sex with multiple partners puts them in grave danger. You'll expose every partner and their present and future partners to HIV or another STI. Use a condom every time you have sex. You can live a productive life even if diagnosed with HIV. Remember, early detection is key to your survival. Be responsible, protect yourself and others. Help stop the spread of HIV and other STIs.
Prime Minister Skerrit has pledged to undertake some major development projects with a new term in office. The Prime Minister told a gathering at Grand Fond on the weekend it will not be business as usual. He says his focus will be to restructure the economy and boasts his party, in contrast to the opposition, has well-financed plans.
Agriculture in our next term of office will not be as it was before. I have already signaled my intention to introduce on a large-scale basis hydroponics and other greenhouse technologies. I have signaled my intention to resuscitate commercial fish farming in Dominica. This is not dry talk, ladies and gentlemen. Agreements have already been signed with a sovereign government, and they are ready to send experts here to assist us. But like all others, they will do nothing until the outcome of this next election is determined.
Mr. Skerrit has outlined some of the infrastructural projects on the DLP's agenda and issued a challenge to the electorate.
This Labour Party is about to start earth moving on a new state-of-the-art cargo and cruise berthing facility. It will cost the workers of Dominica not 1 cent, ladies and gentlemen, in upfront cost. We are about to install 3,000 wind and solar propelled streetlights across the country. You have not heard me ask for a single cent in additional taxes to finance this initiative. We are continuing apace to build new houses for Dominicans. We are fixing roads, and soon 3 brand new concrete mixing and paving trucks will arrive. When the United Workers' Party comes to your doors and on their platforms and on their radio programs, ladies and gentlemen, tell them you do not wish to hear about Roosevelt Skerrit and the Dominica Labour Party. Tell them you want to hear what new projects and investments they will bring to this country. Tell them you want to hear about whom they will be aligned to and from where they will get the hundreds of millions of dollars needed to rebuild this country.
3 climate-resilient bay oil distilleries have been constructed so far in an effort to revamp the industry. We go again to Andrea Louis for more.
Chairman of the Essential Oils and Spices Cooperative, Philip Geist, says following the destruction caused to the country's distilleries by Hurricane Maria, action has been taken to rebuild better, stronger structures for bay oil production. Geist says in addition to the 3 new structures, the construction of 4 other climate-resilient distilleries is on the cards.
Post-Maria, we did 3 of them, and they are climate resilient. There's one in Daly's. We hope they can withstand category 5 hurricane. There's one in Piritufre and Bakatel. We are moving to do some more with the assistance of government to have one done in La Plaine, one done in Petit-Soufrière, Bacatel, and we're doing our own resources to have one erected in Petit-Savane. The structure is concrete. Instead of having wood as the beams, we have the beams well cast up, and so we expect it to withstand the forces of nature, like Maria. Maybe beyond Maria, I'm not too sure if it will withstand, but the structure is much stronger than what previously existed.
Geester says currently bay fields are being cleared of excess grass so that farmers can have a crop ready for the summer.
Maria brought with it a lot of grass. So as we speak now, we are in the process of having bay fields cleaned. So we are spending in the region about $150,000 having bay fields cleaned in all the bay producing areas. Petit-Savane is on its way, well on its way. Bacatel and Delis and Boudica started about a month ago, and hopefully Petit-Soufrière would have started sometime next week. So we hope that at the end of the exercise, we will not be able to clean all the bay fields, but we'll be able to clean most of them so they can shoot new leaves. The month of May is coming. The month of May is a month where trees love to shoot new leaves.
Outside of the clearing of fields, there are other maintenance matters which the cooperative will be undertaking for the farmers.
After that, we intend to do some spraying to control the rust disease that actually plagued the bay industry long before Maria. We have had the mist blowers from the government of Dominica, thanks to the government of Dominica, and the oil. We will procure the fungicide and have the bay fields sprayed as soon as the cleaning is completed. We hope that it will be completed by the end of April, and have the bay fields being sprayed. We enjoy the dry weather because that's what the spraying would require, more dry weather than rain. So hopefully in the harvest for the summer we'll have better yields on the trees, so then the farmer can have a better result of oil.
Dominican teachers have been urged to change their attitude towards training opportunities. Head of the UWI Open Campus, Kimon Joseph, made the call during the 20th National Meeting of the Dominica Association of Teachers recently. Joseph pointed out that some educators have a negative attitude towards training, and this mindset must change.
Every year, DAT provides the summer workshops, and the Ministry of Education provides training all throughout the year, and the principals facilitate staff development days once a month or sometimes once a term. Yet the attitude of some teachers about having to attend these sessions is atrocious. They go with heavy hats and heavy feet. I have been invited to facilitate a few, and of course, I attended many when I taught secondary school. And without fail, there is always a clique in the corner somewhere or in the back with hard faces and stern eyes. They don't want to be there, they know everything already, and they have other places they would rather be. Colleagues, let us be serious. If we want to be taken seriously as a profession, we have to be professional. Part of being professional is a commitment to learning and growing.
The UWI Open Campus boss says teachers owe it to the students to also develop themselves and improve their quality and standard of teaching.
Colleagues, I think that it is a travesty of justice to stand in front of children for 9 months in an academic year, telling them about the value of education day in and day out, when we ourselves have not sought to educate ourselves at all. Now, I know that education costs money, but we are talking about investment. And when we talk about investment, we are talking about putting something in anticipation for something greater later.
The theme for the national meeting was education, an essential investment.
Here are some tips to reduce mosquito presence in and around your home. Keep water storage containers properly covered. Remove containers that can collect water from your surroundings. Keep garbage bins tightly covered. Pick up your litter and remove all tires from your yard. Keep gutters free of leaves and twigs to prevent stagnant water. Prevent Zika, dengue, and chikungunya. Fight the bite. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
This message is supported by Flow. To end the news, a look again at the headlines. Dominica remains committed to keeping Liat in the air, but Prime Minister Skerrit wants belt-tightening measures. Triple K's recognition to receive a boost after the band signs a deal with a Trinidad promoter, and the Discover Dominica Authority rolls out Tourism Awareness Month activities. Feel free to contact us at news@mapping2k4.com. You may access our past newscasts on our YouTube channel. On behalf of the production team, I am Julian Morris. Thank you for watching. Join us tomorrow.